Well, hello everybody.
Hi.
For those of you that showed up today, I have one question, and that is, who here would like to be able to charge 3, 4, 5% instead of 1% like everybody else? Would you guys like that? Yeah, absolutely. Who doesn't want, right? And so let me give you a quick example. Anybody here know what Yeti is, the brand, the cup, Yeti? They're able to charge 6 times the price of the same exact cup just because it has their logo on it. Well, what's the difference? Can we actually shut that door in the back? Thank you, Sarah. What's the difference? It's the brand. And so what I'm here to do for you guys today is, I don't have anything to sell you. Leave your credit cards. I'll get it eventually, but not today. Yeah. I want to show you how you can build a modern agent brand in the AI and Google-driven market. All right. And so over my years of building brands for real estate agents, I compiled everything I know into this presentation so you can learn the stuff and actually do stuff with it. All right, let's begin. Anybody here know what a brand actually means? Just shout it out if you do. What the heck is a brand? Yes.
Customization.
Customization. Okay. Anybody else?
Identification. Something that connects to your customer and product.
Okay, yeah, close. Yeah. So I'll cover this. Brand comes from when people used to literally sear the side of a cattle with their logo. And the reason why branding is so important is because it directly influences how people behave when they see your brand, like your logo, your headshot. Let me give you an example. If I have a cow, I branded it with my name, Woo Kim, and I lose the cow, my cow is roaming around in the city of Irvine. And let's just say Sarah finds my cow with my logo on it. What do you think Sarah will do? She will call me and be like, "Woo, I got your cow, go come and pick it up." But if my enemy saw the cow with my logo on it, what do you think my enemy would do? Eat it for dinner for the next 2 weeks. Yeah. And so there's good branding and there's bad branding. And branding, again, it directly influences how people behave when they hear your name. So with that, simply put, it's an association. Brand is an association between your business and an action you want people to take, like my enemy killing the cow versus Sarah returning my cow. Couple examples. Your business and an action you want people to take. Coca-Cola, for example. Their entire branding is, when you think about something yummy, you drink Coca-Cola. You drink yum. That's an action Coca-Cola wants you to take. Drink yum. North Face, like the jacket company. Their branding is, hey, people wear our jackets in Mount Everest. So their entire branding is, stay warm by wearing our jacket. And I think Mila's not here, but Mila Piso, she's sold over 500 homes in Laguna Woods in the past 20 years. Her brand is buy and sell in Laguna Woods Village. So brand is an association between whatever you're doing and an action you want people to take. Is that clear? Okay. So with that, let's cover, who is this guy? You're probably wondering, like, who's this Asian kid? Why should I listen to you? I gotcha. My name is Woo. I run a company called LynkMe.co. And we are in the real estate industry, we're called the online presence specialist. And over our career, we were able to help more than 3,000 agents nationwide. And I was able to grow my team from 1 to 10 in the last 2 years. And so if you're wondering why should I listen to you? Well, we help real estate professionals build premium personal brands. What the heck does that mean? It means you look legit when clients search you online. So what? It means clients are pre-sold to work with you even before the appointment. That's what's crazy. So with that, we've built hundreds of real estate brands in the last 3 years. So in the coming slides, I'll show you everything I learned so you can finally build a brand that you always wanted. All right. And for the few agents who want our help building their brand, I'll show you how you can talk to our team at the end. All right. So what you'll get out of this presentation is this. Part 1, I want to visually walk you through what good and bad branding actually looks like. And part 2, I need a couple brave volunteers. I know you did it last time. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a mini audit of your brand online, meaning I'm gonna Google your name, pull you up live, and give you feedback live. So I need like 3 volunteers. Don't be shy, it'll help you. Raise your hand, please. Please, please.
Okay, I'll be the...
First volunteer, I need 2 more people. All right, second volunteer, 1 more person. All right, so 1, 2, 3, let's go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. All right, so part 1. Well, my gift to you. You guys took the time out of your busy day to stay for my presentation, so I have a gift for you. That gift is worth more than brand new set of AirPods. And then it is worth less than a jet ski. I'll cover more on that later. So I got this quote from NAR. Would you guys agree with this quote? 90% of clients Google you before reaching out. Yeah, right. And they actually did consumer studies on this, and this is real facts. If 90% of them Google you before reaching out, we want to make sure what they see actually resembles how good of an agent that we are, right? So let's put it to the test. Can everybody pull out your cell phone right now, please? Pull out your cell phone. I need you to go to Google and just type in your first name, last name, realtor, hit enter. First name, last name, realtor. For my savvy agents, be on incognito. If you don't know what I just said, first name, last name, realtor into Google. And I just want you to pay attention to the first couple of the links that show up and actually click through each link and see how you're being displayed on each platform. I'll give you guys about 20 seconds. Click through the first few links that show up and see and check yourself out on each platform. What was that? So many agents with your name? We're gonna talk about that.
That's bad.
We're gonna talk about that.
Not me, but she seems like she's doing great.
We'll talk about that.
You want to be just like her. This Laura seems better.
I hear, oh wow. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Most people good? Give me a thumbs up if you're good, so I know where everybody's at.
How come when I changed
Yeah.
the company from Keller Williams here,
Okay.
the phone number of Keller Williams is right there. That's there.
Phone number of Keller Williams right there. So that needs to be updated. Yeah, if you don't know how, I'll cover that today.
Okay, and also it shows Home Smart in Laguna, New York, not here.
Are you an agent with this office? Do you hang your license here?
This office.
Okay, so let's update that.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything you see can be updated, so don't be scared. Okay, most people good, right? Yeah? Okay, you guys had the chance to check you out online?
Yeah.
Yes? All right, 3 questions. Question number 1, if you showed up, if the right person showed up when you Googled yourself, can you raise your hand? If you showed up. This should be most people.
Yeah.
This is concerning me. Wait, can you raise it up again? Hi? Okay, most people, okay. Who here didn't show up? Can you raise your hand? Who here saw another agent? I know, thank you. Couple people. If you Googled your name and there was another agent from a different brokerage that showed up first, we got 2 options here. Number 1, we got to rebrand. We no longer want people to Google our name. We want them to Google our brand. For me, it's LynkMe. If you Google Woo Kim, anybody like golf here? Yeah? You're gonna see this guy named Shi Woo Kim. He's an amazing national golfer. I'm never gonna beat the guy. Like, he's always gonna show up before me. So what I did is I rebranded, so I want people to search LynkMe instead of Woo Kim. So you can rebrand, or if you have the budget and the technical knowledge to do so, you can bump up your SEO, search engine optimization. So those are the 2 options you have. Second thing is social proof. Guys, what's the first thing you look at before going to a restaurant? Reviews. What's the first thing you look at when you're considering between 2 products on Amazon? Reviews and price. We look at reviews as the first thing, but so many agents that we work with never collect reviews on themselves. And I want to let that sink in. If the first thing we look for are reviews, and yet we don't collect reviews on our business, it's not good. And so if you didn't see a lot of reviews, I need you to please do this. In the next 60 days, your entire job when you wake up, first 5 minutes of your day, is literally reaching out to your friends, family, colleagues like lender, your title rep, escrow officer, your TC, your team leader, your office manager, other fellow agent friends that you have, and ask them to review you. And here's how you can make it really juicy. Review me, and I'll review you. Who's gonna say no, right? So as long as they can make a professional comment about your work ethic or character, they can write you a review. And I recommend that they write you a review on Google Business Profile. Yeah, on Zillow, they have to have transacted with you in order for them to write you a review. But on Google, anybody can. So in the next 60 days, please take 5 minutes per day and reach out to your SOI and ask them to review. Branding is the last thing. Who here? When you click through the couple links that showed up on the Google search, on each link, you look like the same person. Raise your hand. We're talking about same headshot, same company, same market. That's our brand. Sort of? Okay, I saw like 5 hands go up. So moving forward, whether it's Zillow, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, your site, Google page, every platform needs to have the same headshot, same company, same market everywhere. And I'll show you an example of that and why that's so powerful. With that, I'm gonna have you guys put down the phones. Some of you are on TikTok. Put it down. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna audit 2 real estate agents' online presence deeply, platform by platform. And in this audit, we break down and compare an agent with a weak online presence and an agent with a strong online presence. When I say online presence, it's the same thing as brand in this context. And then let's find out what really makes your brand strong versus not strong. At the end of the presentation, you will know exactly what you need to do in order to build your personal brand. All right, yay, let's get started. So we're gonna look at 3 things. When it comes to your online brand, we have 3 buckets. First bucket is Google presence, exactly what you guys just did. What shows up when somebody searches you online? Second is your site quality, and the last thing is social media. We're gonna cover all 3. Let's go with Google presence first. The goal here is when anybody, referrals, buyers, sellers, relocation, whatever, when they Google our name, we want to look legit in 5 seconds. And I'll show you how. Here's the first example. This is an actual agent by the name of Joyce Blank Realtor. I blocked blocked out her last name in order to protect her identity. Let me ask you guys this. If you're the seller, you Google this agent, this is what you see. What are you not seeing that you need to see before hiring a professional? Reviews? What else? Profile, picture, yes. You don't see her picture. Reviews, picture. There's no Google business profile on the right-hand side. There's no website. The only things that are showing up, Realtor.com, LinkedIn, and some US phone books website that has nothing to do with real estate. So as a
Doesn't show any pictures or what they're doing.
doesn't show any pictures? Right. So I'm going to give it a sad face. So now this is what I want every agent in this office to look like, and that's this. Does this look legit? Does this agent look legit in 5 seconds? Even before you read everything. Yes, why? Immediately see her picture, reviews, her market, 300 plus families served across OC. And so the idea is this. This puppy is called your Google business profile. Who here has a Google page? Can you raise your hand?
I guess I do.
Jen, we gotta fix this. If you don't have a Google business profile, this guy is absolutely free to create. I need everybody to create this page because, like you guys said, the first thing you notice when we Googled this agent is her picture. We can immediately put a face next to her name. Next, we know exactly what her market is. There's no confusion. She's an agent in Mission Viejo, and she's also helped 300 plus families across OC. How many reviews does she have here? She's got 94 5 stars, but it gets even better. Zillow, 81 5 stars. Realtor.com, couple 5 stars. Yelp, 13. Her website, evelynt.com, and her Facebook. So, if we were to look at them side by side, Joyce, there's no website, there's no reviews, you don't see her headshot, and you honestly can't tell what market she's in or if she's producing. Is that fair for me to say? Yes. I'm going to give it 1 out of 5. Evelyn, on the other side, has everything we just discussed. We can immediately see her face, a lot of reviews everywhere, every platform is optimized, and we do see her site.
The only one thing I don't like about that
Yeah.
is, if you notice, the very first thing that stands out with her on her page.
Let me go back
is
so it's
it goes
bigger.
right to Huntington Beach, not to Mission Viejo, where it says she's a realtor.
Great question. I like that question. You're talking about this, right? Yeah. So this is what are called setting your service area. So because she's an agent in OC mainly, what she did is she literally circled Orange County in a map. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great point. So, ma'am, Jenny, you're in the front seat. So I'm going to pick on you. If you're the seller, here's a really tough question. I want you to imagine you're the seller. You're no longer a real estate agent, okay? You got 2 agents referred to you. You Google them as a responsible consumer. First agent looks like this. Second agent looks like this. Really tough question. I want you to really think about it. Which one are you calling? This one? Why?
Because it tells me their service territory, and also she has a strong Google review.
Yeah, right.
It means it says a lot about herself and her service.
She looks like a safe option. She looks like she's done it for many, many families, and she shows up with a lot of reviews. Let me give you a perspective that, I'm not an agent, so let me give you a perspective as a consumer. When I see an agent like this, the first thing that I think to myself is, well, obviously, Evelyn knows how to market herself. The next thing I think is, well, if she knows how to market herself, she'll probably be able to market my home. If I see an agent like this, she obviously doesn't know how to market herself online. So if she can't market herself online, what does that mean for my listing?
And also she has helped 300 families, meaning that she already have the customer base probably.
Absolutely, exactly. Here's what's crazy, guys. Evelyn has sold about 300 homes, plus or minus. Joyce sold over 700. She's been in the industry for 35 years. Evelyn's been in the industry for 20 years. So if we were just looking at their transaction record, we should all go with Joyce. She's done more than double what Evelyn has. But based on what you guys see online, based on her brand, most people will say, I'm gonna call Evelyn. Does that make sense? Right, amazing. And I want to make it super clear here. Are there businesses today who make a lot of money without having a website? Yes. Are there businesses today who literally print money while still using fax machines? Yes. Are there businesses today who don't use AI but that are still making a lot of money? Yes. Are they making as much as they could? No. That's why I'm here today, because I want to change that for you. All right. Which one would you hire? You guys already said it. So let's move on to website quality. I want to quickly cover this. So with the advancement of AI, the way people build websites has completely shifted. Here's what I mean. When's the last time you guys visited somebody's website and you actually spent like 15 minutes learning about who this business is? You went to the About page, you read through the blogs. When's the last time you guys done that? Yesterday?
Recently.
Yeah, recently? Okay. Well, more and more consumers, they do this. They go to ChatGPT and they ask, who's the best realtor in Laguna Woods? Who's the best realtor in Tustin? who's the best first-time homebuyer in Irvine. And what AI does is AI will search for them. And so the reason why I'm covering this is because we want to build websites for AI to read, not for people to read. Less and less people visit the site to read. And so I'll cover exactly how in the coming slides. So first thing is, obviously we gotta have our market. So if your market is Orange County, everywhere on every single page it needs to say Orange County consistently. What I see often is you say Orange County on page 1, and then there's some Inland Empire on page 2, there's some LA on the blogs, it's inconsistent. And AI will read your entire page in 2 seconds. If there's inconsistency, you're probably not gonna show up in AI recommendation. And so if your market is OC like this, what she did is she used a drone shot of Dana Point. All right. We see her branding, Evelyn T. Holmes, license number. As we scroll down, this is the most important part about your site, your stats. Can you raise your hand if you have been in the business for more than 5 years? Keep your hands raised if you've been more than 10. Keep your hands raised more than 20. 30. Okay, those of you that just raised your hand, you have data or stats you can highlight. So if you've been in the industry for 15 years, say so in big bold letters. 15 years in the industry. If you have helped 300 plus families buy or sell real estate, say so. 300 plus families helped. If you can sell or buy in 30 cities, literally list out each city and say so. Any new agents in the room? Okay, all right. Well, any new agents in the room? Yeah? Well, this is just for you. If you're new, you probably don't have 20 years of experience or hundreds plus families helped, right? Totally okay. Here's exactly what I want you to do. You go to Sarah and be like, hey Sarah, what was our volume like last year as a team, as a brokerage? And she's gonna be like, well, 300 million plus. You say that. Why you should work with, let's just say, what's your name again? Sherry. Why you should work with Sherry. Sherry's backed up by HomeSmart Evergreen Realty, Irvine office. As a team, we sold over 300 million plus in 2025 alone, or whatever that number is. As a team, we've been in the industry for X number of years. As a team, we're the #1 office in Irvine or something like that. You borrow from the brokerage stats until your personal stats become good enough and you use your personal stats. So if you have a new agent friend, tell them that. Yep. And so looking at all of this, I highly recommend that you have, let's just say you can sell in Orange County, list out every city in Orange County and have a neighborhood page where if I click on Irvine, you take me to the Irvine page within your website and you're talking about why people buy and sell real estate in Irvine. It's for AI to read. All you're doing is you're talking about attractions, why people move there, why people sell there, what education there, total population, and then you just list properties that you sold in Irvine, and you want to do that same thing in every city. That's going to give you so much metadata. Also, I should charge for this, but if you have a city page like Irvine, actually link that page to the Irvine city's official page. You want to have so much metadata going back and forth. If you do that, I promise you, your AI visibility would be insane. Yeah, okay. And let's go to Joyce. She didn't have a website, so I'm going to give it a 0. She might have had a website, but sometimes agents have a website name like this, labroker.com or OCHomesForSale.com. The only problem with that is a domain name. Anybody here, I don't want to lose anybody. Do we know what domain is? It's like the website address, right? I highly recommend that your website address to be your first name, last name. If it's taken, first name, last name, homes, real estate, realtor, or anything permutation with your name on it. Because people research your name, but if your website is called OC Homes for Sale, chances are it might not show up unless you have really awesome SEO. Yeah, so that's one I recommend. Sad face, 0 out of 5. Next, let's go to social media. This is gonna be the big chunk of our presentation today. Social media, Instagram. Who here posts on Instagram? Can you raise your hand? I see like half of you went like this. That's okay. Let me cover the profile setup and then I'll go to the content. So we saw this picture somewhere for Evelyn, right? That's the same picture we saw on her Google page. That's the same picture we saw on her website. And that's the same picture we see on her Instagram. And if we were to look at her bio, that's the same stats we saw on her website. 300 plus families helped. 150 plus in million sales volume serving Orange County and beyond, and her contact information. So my recommendation is whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, website, Google, you want to have one brand message, one cohesive message everywhere. Let's go to content real quick. I'm not a social media expert, but I'll just tell you what I learned from working with a lot of agents is that who here posts just listed, just sold, like flyer posts? Don't be shy. I know you guys do. Okay, yeah. My recommendation is instead of putting that as a flyer, like a picture post, you're gonna get like 3 likes. And so turn that into a video. So for example, just sold, this is not just a picture, this is a video. If you just sold a property, you can give them 3 things. Number 1, who here don't want to be in the video? And like, yeah, many of you, right? You can literally give people a virtual tour of the property and say, hey, just sold 123 Apple Street. Here's the front door. Here's the kitchen. Here's the remodeled backyard. Best part, your face doesn't have to be in the video. And people love staring through the phone screen like a nice home. That's why like channels like HGTV, they're massive. People just love staring nice homes through a screen. So virtual tour is a good one. Second one is, if you just sold a property, you can say something like, just sold 123 Banana Street, close over 20K over asking price. Here's how we did it. Tell this story instead of just sold, because that's what people care about anyways. 20K over asking price, or just sold, just closed escrow in 17 days when the average is 45. Here's how we did it. Even if you had a killer escrow team and you didn't do anything, but your escrow team did, you can still take credit for that. Yeah. And so just to put that into context, if you follow your dentist on Instagram and your dentist posts just clean teeth with a flyer, well, you're gonna be like, well, obviously, that's your job. And so my recommendation is, instead of telling people what you just did, tell the story on what you did. That's what people care about. So my recommendation, always, always, always video over pictures. Cool? Oh, and I'll cover this right now because I know somebody's gonna ask me, Woo, should I have a personal account or a business account, or do I combine it? I know someone's gonna ask me. It just doesn't matter. You can crush it in both ways. I have a business account, Woo Kim Official, and a personal one that's private. And the reason for that is because I don't need y'all to see me at the club taking shots with the boys. I just don't need you guys to see that. And so I like to separate it, but Evelyn combines it. So she posts a lot of personal content as well as business. You can crush it in either way. So I wouldn't worry too much about the account type. Just focus on quality of content, all right? Joyce's Instagram, I wasn't able to find it. And she might have an Instagram account, but the reason why I wasn't able to find it is because I looked at Joyce, her last name, realtor, but so often agents have an Instagram username like this, LM47Lemon, exclamation point. Please make sure your username says your first name, last name, real estate, homes, realtor, or whatever the case may be, your first name, last name, in the username, so people can actually find it. Facebook. Anybody here know the difference between Facebook business page and a personal page? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I was just saying, I was just nodding my head, yes.
Oh, okay.
For a personal one and a business one.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only difference between a personal page and a business page is this. This is Facebook business page, and the reason why I recommend it is because you are able to put in your contact info. You can't do this in a personal page. Like, they don't let you put in your contact info. So please take the 5 minutes or 10 minutes or watch a YouTube video and create a Facebook business page so you can actually have your contact info here. Real quick on the email, evelyn@evelynt.com, not Evelyn sells OC at Yahoo. So if you want to look just extra, a little bit more professional, invest in your personal branded email address. You pay like $8 a month to Google Workspace. And is Jen in the room? No? Oh, thank God. Okay, I recommend that every agent has their personal email address, because this is what happens so often, using my clients as an example. My client was with Keller Williams for about 14 years, and then she moved to EXP. And when she moved, she was using KW email. And when she moved, she got a new EXP email, right? So 14 years of doing business with KW email disappeared overnight when she moved brokerage. So clients emailing her at her old email address, what do you think happened? This email does not exist. Makes you look like you're out of business. And so instead, have your personal email address and just use that for the rest of your career. So you don't have to change it. $8 a month to Google. Literally 1 cup of coffee a month. So worth it. Okay, yep, I just covered all of that. Joyce's Facebook, I also wasn't able to find her, so I'm gonna assume she doesn't have one. Sad face. And let's quickly talk about portals like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com. About 80% of the time when I look at an agent online, they didn't set up their Realtor.com or Homes.com profile. There's no picture, it's missing bios. And so these are probably the most important platforms that you're gonna have that are free. You don't have to pay for this, unless you pay like Zillow Flex for the leads. But having a profile is absolutely free. Make sure it's set up with your bio, headshot, contact info, your market, things like that. This is gonna give you a ton of visibility, especially in the AI market, all right? Here's an example of what it looks like when you don't have it set up. This is Michael Neff, no picture, this is Realtor.com. And it literally says, looks like this agent profile isn't ready to view. This is Realtor.com. Yeah, so same platform as this guy. So if you're the client looking at this, what are you feeling when you see this on the agent that you're about to hire? It's like, yeah. Yeah, are you working? Yeah, exactly. And for Homes.com, I don't even see his face. It should look something like this. For Homes.com. So please make sure you go into every one of your portals like Homes.com, Zillow, Realtor.com, and actually set it up. You just have to set it up. Bio, market, headshot, contact info. That's it. Yeah, awesome. So putting it all together, for social media and branding, I'm gonna give Joyce 0 because I wasn't able to find a lot of stuff. This is what Evelyn's brand looks like. I'll kind of give you guys a sec to dissect this. You guys are probably seeing one consolidated brand everywhere, right? Here's why this is so important. On Google, let me zoom in so you can see better. We see Mission Viejo, 300 plus families served across OC, 98 5 stars. And then if we go to her Instagram, it says the same thing. 300 plus families served, Mission Viejo across OC. If we go to Facebook, it has the same thing, Mission Viejo and OC homeowners. So what Evelyn is doing is she's pre-framing what AI would say when somebody asks AI, is Evelyn T a good realtor in Orange County? What do you think AI will say? Yeah, because when somebody asks AI, is John Smith a good realtor in Orange County? What AI does is it does this. It pulls up your Instagram, LinkedIn, Zillow, Realtor.com, Google page, and it forms its opinion. And by having one core branding message that's consistent everywhere, we're literally having AI say what we want them to say. I just want you to realize like how crazy this is. Just by having core branding message, we can manipulate what AI will say when people research us. That is nuts. It's crazy. And so please do this. Consistent branding on every single platform. Amazing. So we just covered Google presence, website quality, social media, and just to wrap it up, Joyce got a total score of 1, Evelyn got 15. That's a 15x in difference online. So the bottom line is when clients Google you, what do they see? Here's another example. David Borja Realtor, what I Googled. I see his picture, I see his market, probate, divorce, reviews, site. But clients don't stop here. They do this. They go to GPT and ask, is David Borja with Keller Williams a good realtor? Let's take a look at what AI says. My take, is he a good realtor? Yes. Based on what I found, David Borja appears to be a good realtor with many strong points. He seems honest, communicative, and patient. How does AI know this?
In the comments.
It's reading the reviews that he has. Another reason why review is so important, because AI will read it and literally repeat it back to the client that's researching us. Yeah, and then it says this, if I were you, I would feel comfortable interviewing him or getting a consultation. So if you are the buyer or the seller who just researched this agent on Google and using AI, and this is what you see, are you feeling pretty confident in going with this agent? Yeah, for Joyce. This is what we saw, poor Joyce, yeah, that's why I blocked out her name. This is what we saw on Google. But I'm going to ask AI about Joyce. Is Joyce, her last name, with her company a good realtor? This is what AI says. What I didn't find, gaps. I didn't find a lot of detailed recent reviews. Okay. And then it throws me a big warning sign. Things to check or confirm. Because I didn't find many recent detailed client reviews, you'll want to ask referrals or past clients to hear their experience. So if you're the seller researching this agent, and this is what you see, what are the chances you're actually going to pull through with this agent when there's so many other options that you're interviewing? Slim to none. I don't want this to happen to you. That's why Sarah brought me into the talk, because with simple tweaks, you can really transform how you're being shown up online. All right, so from the two examples, I hope I made it clear as to how your brand either works for you or against you. So part one was what good and bad branding looks like. Did I deliver on that promise?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. Now, part two, my brave volunteers. Sir, let's start with you. You sure?
I actually thought you were asking if you could work for me for free. That's the reaction.
Okay. So we'll skip you. Ma'am.
I'm also checking out.
Really?
Yes.
My man,
Let's do it.
let's do it. Come on up.
Oh, I have to get up.
Can you please give it up for our David, right? Dave. Give it up for Dave. Hi, Dave. Here's what's going to happen. I want you to stand right here.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You're going to look here, okay? And Dave, could you please introduce yourself with your full name, your years of experience, and your primary market?
Yes. My name is Dave Rederson. I've been selling real estate for 22 years.
22 years.
South Orange County, built my base off of referrals and past clients.
So Dave is a crushing agent, 22 years of experience, 2 decades, that's crazy. And you say South Orange County? All right, Dave, let's see what shows up when people Google your name. How do you spell your last name?
Dave Rederson, R-E-D-D.
R-E-D-D?
E-R-S-O-N.
E-R-S-O-N. Realtor. And you said Orange County, right? South Orange County?
Yeah.
This is what people will do. They'll Google your name, your title, which is realtor, and your market. So we're going to do exactly that. You ready for this, Dave?
Oh boy.
Let's do it. All right. Dave.
Huh?
Immediately, what do you guys see? Immediately.
5 stars.
5 stars everywhere. 63 5 stars here, 25 stars here, 13 5 stars here, and we see his homes.com. Let me take a look. Do you have a Google page?
I do.
You do. It's not showing up. Is it under a different name?
Rederson.com? I don't know.
Your Google business profile? No?
I have a business Google page.
Do you remember what your Google page name is?
I don't.
Yeah. Well, I would just assume you don't have it because I don't see it.
That's
So,
interesting. That's good to know.
yeah. So either I want you to check into your Google and see you're likely having something like this.
They want to verify my office address.
Yes.
It hasn't worked out.
Yes.
I've tried it twice.
Key
I had to take
things.
Video,
Yeah.
They won't accept it.
What he just said is a key thing. With Google, if you fail your video verification,
Yes.
where Google wants you to take a video of the office to make sure that you're actually working out of this office, Google's not going to show you as a verified business page here. So here's what I need you to do. If you're going through the same thing, here's literally the step-by-step script that we use for verification. Google wants to see 3 things. Number 1, you start from the outside of the office and they want to see that HomeSmart logo literally branded, like the physical logo on the wall. You start there. You walk in, show the front desk. This is our front desk. This is where we meet our clients. And then you walk to your office and you want to include in the video you unlocking a door. You're trying to communicate to Google that you have employee-only access. And that proves that you work out of that office. So whatever door, it doesn't have to be your office, literally that door. Borrow the key from Sarah and show in the video you unlocking
I
it.
didn't do. But I did the outside. I
Yeah,
did the front desk.
that's why.
Talked to the receptionist. Said, "Hey, Dave's here."
Yeah, they want to see that you have employee-only access. Yeah, yeah. And then you also want to have your business card in the video for your name,
Okay.
you with your full name.
Showing a fob opening the door.
Yeah, that'll work too. As long as you have some key-only access, that'll work. Yeah, so that's the first thing I would do, Dave. Google reviews, does this resemble his years of experience when you're looking at this? Absolutely. Right, so I'm just gonna take a quick look at your realtor.com, Dave. All right, 22 years of experience, matches his in-person experience, amazing. It's fully set up, I like it. Credentials, area served, your market's all in here. South Orange County, amazing. And let's take a quick look at your Zillow. Consistent picture, HomeSmart Evergreen Realty, not Keller Williams, not EXP. And 23 years of experience, similar enough, and a lot of volume. Love this. So Dave, you actually look better than 70% of agents that come and see you.
Thank you for
So,
that.
give it up for Dave. Yeah, great job, man. Thank
Talking
you.
about the headshot, right?
Huh?
Look better than was it the headshot? 70.
No, you're online person. Gotcha.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
All right.
Am I?
Yeah, come on up.
Oh my gosh. I'm going that corner. Way over there? Okay, you know my stuff.
What was your name, ma'am?
Terry Wheeler.
Terry.
Yes.
All right, give it up for Terry, everybody.
Hello.
Terry, let's go on a ride. So,
Okay.
similar to Dave, could you please
Perfect.
introduce yourself, full name, years of experience, and your primary market?
Absolutely. Terry Wheeler. I've been in business for 30 years, mostly through referrals, but I do a lot of marketing too.
Okay, mostly referrals and 32 years?
30 years.
30 years.
This is my 30th year anniversary.
Oh, wow, congratulations. So Terry's been in the industry for 30 years, 30th year anniversary, and your business mainly come from referrals, and your main market was
Well, I'm all over Orange County.
all over Orange County. So Orange County.
Yes.
You got it. All right.
We'll see.
Could you pronounce your full name for me, or spell out your full name?
Sure. Terry, Terri. Wheeler, Wheeler.
Ler, Realtor, OC. All right, let's take a look if Terry's branding matches her in-person expertise. Let's go. Okay. All right, Terry, immediately, what do we not see? She has 33 years of experience, but when we Google her name, we see 0 reviews. If you're the consumer, if you're the buyer or seller and you see 0, what does that make you think? Yeah. Yeah. It makes you think like she's new or part-time or doesn't do a lot of business, which is not true at all for you. You've been doing this for 30 years. So Terry, before we talk about anything else, your entire job for the next 60 days is fixing reviews. Yeah, like Dave, yeah. there's about there's about 30 agents in here right now. You can walk out of here with 30 reviews. And and don't worry about, oh, if I get too many reviews at once, would Google flag me? No, like I get like 25 reviews in a single day, it's fine. But I would just focus on getting 2 a day for the next 60 days. 2 a day. Can you reach out to 2 friends a day, 2 friends per day for the next 60 days, and you're at 125 star reviews? Yeah. Yes.
So how do people do that? Do people put it on Google or you put it on Google?
Yeah, because you have to go to reviews.
Yeah, great question. So here's the step-by-step guide. What I will just ask was, how do I get Google reviews? Step 1, you gotta create your Google business profile on the right-hand side. If you don't know how, it's one Google search away. How to create a Google business profile. There's gazillions of YouTube videos you can watch. No excuses. First, create that Google business profile. Second, like Dave, get it verified with the video. Next, once you have your video Google page verified, you can copy your review link. Let me show you an example. This is one of our clients, and we did the same thing on him. We ran several review campaigns to collect reviews on his behalf. Once you get here, all you do is you click this button. You see where it says share? You click that. You see this link? You click that. And then you email that to people or text it to people and say, hey, if you liked working with me, or if you have positive things to say about me, would you mind making one specific comment about my work ethic or character? Here's my review link. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you this. If you want to skyrocket the engagement and make sure people actually do write your review, I recommend that you send them a $5 gift card. It's illegal, according to Google, but I'm in the business to do whatever it takes to win. And so I'm gonna leave that part up to you. If you want to stay by the rule, I totally respect it. But if you want to slightly entice them to write your review, send them a $5 card. Yeah, it works all the time. All right, Terry, I'm gonna look at one more thing. Let's take a look at your Zillow. Terry, headshot needs to be updated. Blurry, I'm just being real, I wanna help you. Headshot is blurry and it looks like looks outdated. And what do we see here, Terry? Here, let me zoom in. What do we see under your name? Yeah. Yeah, so if you have old brokerage information that's showing up, it's really important that you log into every platform and actually update it. Because the last thing we want is for us to tell the client, hey, I'm a real estate agent brokered by X brokerage, but when clients Google you, they see another brokerage, they're thinking, huh, right? Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, so I would do the same thing on, let me take a look at your Facebook really quick. Yeah. So here too, Terry, update your headshot. If you don't want to go into a studio, just take a selfie, upload it to ChatGPT, and have it create you a professional headshot. It'll take you 2 seconds. Yeah, and update the headshot. Make sure your headshot is consistent everywhere. And also, Newport Beach, for all of your social media platforms, in the bio, please include your full market and have that be consistent everywhere. Yeah, because right now, this one just has an address in Newport Beach. If I see this, I could think that you only do business in Newport Beach. Explicitly say that you're an Orange County real estate specialist or something like that, and 30 years of experience. Yeah, that's gonna be your biggest leverage that other agents don't have. 30 years in the industry. Yeah. All right, give it up for Terry, please. Good job, Terry. Thank you for volunteering. All right, we're gonna wrap this up now. Thank you. We're gonna wrap it up now. So in 5 seconds, a consumer decides if you're legit. Did I prove that point? Yeah. Awesome, great. Thank you. I'll wait for the end, thank you. Okay, so if you haven't put it together yet, here's what we do. We do that. Our team breathes this. This is what we do every day. So we have a program called Elite Agent Listing Defense, where in that program, we literally fix anything and everything buyers and sellers see when they research you online. In under 60 days, done for you. Requires like, after he looks like the luxury option when buyers and sellers Google his name. Let me prove it to you. Before he looked like this. Give me your honest answer. When you're looking at this, does he look like a new agent? No? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look like he's been in the industry for 20 years. I'll tell you that because there's no reviews, brokerage site, realtor.com not set up, things like that. So if this is you, I want you to look like this. And this is what we made him look like.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah. And exactly what I told Sherry The reason why people need to work with Michael is because he's with number 1 office in the Bay Area. As a team, they sold $4 billion, 51 national rank. So as a new agent, we want to highlight stats, borrow it from the brokerage, and say that. Because you can absolutely legally can do that. All right? So he now looks like the luxury option, which is what his new brand says about him. Second, maybe some of you have done business with Shelly. Anybody know Shelly Banco in Tustin? Yeah, Amy, of course. She does about $20 million per year. So one of the top producers at her office in Tustin. And her online presence now finally matches her in-person expertise. Before, she looked like this. Looking at it, this is her realtor.com. Looks like the agent profile isn't ready to view. 20 million in volume. Looks like this agent profile is ready to view, realtor.com. And everywhere we look at, we kind of just see Berkshire Hathaway. And her problem was, she literally told me this, my branding just says I'm an agent with Berkshire Hathaway. I don't want that. I want to show up as one of the top agents in my market, which is Tustin and Orange County and Inland Empire. And so this is what she looks like now. Where no matter what platform you're looking at, the first brand that you see is Shelly Banco. That's her personal brand. And she has amazing stats, 300 plus families, 14 years in the industry, top 3%. If you have the stats, you gotta highlight it everywhere. All right? And I'll show you one more. This is Mark. He's one of the top 1% of agents nationwide by Real Trends. And similar to Shelly, he just looked like an average Berkshire Hathaway agent beforehand. This is what he looked like before. That's what he looks like after. And so what we do is we help agents that understands that digital first impression matters, that their reputation matters. And so if that's you, this is who we work with. We understand we're not for everybody. We're told that we're expensive all the time, and that's okay. We're for serious agents. We work with agents who are already producing. We typically work with agents that are doing 5 million plus per year. Get all of their clients from referrals, repeats, and reputation. Know they're losing trust when sellers Google them, and want to finally build a brand they always wanted. So if this sounds like you, here's my gift to you. Well, my gift is actually for everybody. Yeah. So here's my gift to you. For being here, you're gonna get 2 things. Number 1 is my team and I will personally review your entire online brand. Across Google, website, socials, branding, we'll give you a score out of 10. And we'll include personalized feedback on exactly what to fix per platform and send it to you via PDF. Would you guys like that? Okay. And also, I'm gonna give you a copy of today's entire slides. So if you want to go back and yeah, got you. So if you would like that, scan this QR code with your camera and fill out the short form. That way I know who to send to who, like who's who. And if you want to talk to our team and if you want to build a brand, just click yes on the 60-minute call. If you click yes, our team will reach out to you. If you click no, we're not gonna bother you. So yeah, that's how we like to do business. Value first. Worst case scenario, you get free value. Best case scenario, you build a brand that you always wanted. Yep, that's my offer for you guys today. And I hope that was useful. And while people are filling out the form, can I help answer any questions that you have? Yes?
Can you show the screen before this, what you're going to be doing?
Yeah. So our team are going to be looking at your entire online presence. Yeah, sure.
What if you don't have to?
I'll go to you, yeah. No, I'll do you and I'll go to him, yeah.
What if you don't just do Orange County because you've been in the business for such a long time, and it's 2 counties or 3 counties?
Yeah, totally fine.
How would you go about doing that? Because you say consistency, but what if it's 3 different counties you're working in?
Great question. Her question is, what if I have 3 different account markets? Well, you brand yourself as your tri-county agent, LA, OC, IE. And you use that everywhere. So that can be consistent everywhere. Yeah, great question. Yes.
Yeah. Today I'm guest. I came from Washington, D.C.
Oh, welcome. Wow.
I'm a real estate agent, and my daughter is, my broker, my head of the team.
Okay.
I just want to say, you work with us if we are in Washington, D.C.?
Oh, yeah, we're nationwide.
Nikki Nabi is our team.
Okay.
I don't know whether, we are in the...
Well, here's my recommendation to you. Scan it and put the team name instead of your name so we can take a look at your team in the form. Yeah, because whatever name you put in is whatever we're going to look at. So if you want us to look at your team branding, just in the first name, enter your team name. Yeah.
Nikki Nabi.
No, enter it. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Sarah, I think that wraps it up.
All right, well, we're